Hello, everybody, and we are back with part two of our garden tour. So, what I'm going to do is show you the remainder of our garden and what we're growing. You're now looking at the Gala Apple. It is above 6 feet tall in this container. You all nurse 15-gallon. This we consider it as this being a little NJ's Gala Apple tree. Okay, even though it's for everyone. Uh, it has just lost its leaf in the middle of January, which is weird, but we can't do anything about it. Nature knows best, and the Lord knows everything. Okay, so it's doing okay. We had a little bit of cold front, 30s and 40s in the month of January, so nothing too dramatic out here in Zone 9B of California. I have a growing here is a perennial azalea. Okay, and this is like a it's called violet happy violet, but I'll let you get a close up look. It's not ready to actually blossom fully, so we waiting for probably another couple of weeks, and then it'll probably blossom. You're now looking at the hybrid tea rose. Okay, here's the second azalea over there. By the way, you all, this is not the hybrid tea rose, you all. This is the Aurora Satsuma. I'm sorry. The Aurora Satsuma is growing in the 20-gallon container that our first Maya lemon was growing in. This did not produce any fruit for us this fall winter of 2021 2022 due to the fact that the climate of last year caused it to drop its fruit, and where we're at. So unfortunately, no fruit, but a lot of new leaf growth came in. No frost protection covering, no lights, no blankets, no frost blankets, none of that was on this tree. Here's the azalea second one if you want to get a closer look at that. So we're waiting for some more foliage to come in, and this will bud out in, I believe, March. Sometime in March, you'll start to see flower buds, okay, produce. And then over here, as you all know, this is where a little NJ have his strawberries. We removed the old strawberries that was above 3 years old. We had to get rid of them because they weren't going to produce anymore. I might purchase some new ones. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, depending on how I feel. It'll be great for little NJ though to harvest. Over here is our broccoli that we grew from seed. We have a broccoli head that needs to be harvested before it flowers. It will produce more broccoli heads in the future. Okay, after I prune it. Over here is the remainder of the beets that we harvested. You can go on our Instagram page and look at that, those pictures and photos of our beets and carrots that we harvest. Here is the karabi. We're waiting for it to form a head. Excuse the background noise. We're in an urban environment, so there is a plane uh, flying out right now. And then over here, it's a scallion from the grocery store that we had for about 2 years. And then we have some more onions that were actually grown from seed from a different area. So we moved them to that little section. And then this is where our black purple carrots were. Okay. And now we got some onions that we had to put over here temporarily. And then we have, in this raised bed grow bag, you can see a little bit, is a mixture of garlic, parsley, cilantro, and our perennial sage, as well as arugula. And then at the next section, you're seeing dill from seed, mammoth dill, that we're gonna allow to flower for the bees. And we're also gonna collect the seed as well. Same thing with the red manzano. Okay, red manzano is used for salads. We have harvested from the other manzano and this manzano, so it's not like we never been eating on it. We have. Over here is the pak choi that we grew from seed and put in this container here. This pak choi we allow to flower for the bees, bumblebees, yellow jacks, honeybees, solitary bees, you name it. It's for all the bees because we want to make sure that they can survive. Okay, and then over here is directly all our onions that we grew. Uh, we sold seed from. We grew an onion, grocery store onion, let it flower in a one. We let it grow in a 1 gallon pot, nursery pot, it flowered for us last year, and we collected the seeds, and we direct sowed in this section, and now you're seeing the results. And over in the back, you can't really tell the way it's garlic growing there, and we randomly put a some red giant. Well, we didn't. I didn't really know that it was a red giant mustard growing here, and some seeds got mixed up, and this is what happened. And also over there in the back, you can't really see, but it's over there too. All right. Over here is the Santa Rosa Plum. The sun is in the way, so I'm gonna get close up a little bit. But this is the Santa Rosa Plum you're looking at. It is out of dormancy already. It came out of dormancy in sometime in January, and it's gonna probably show its leaves in the next month or so. So hopefully y'all get to see that. And then over here is the second hybrid tea rose. Its name is Good as Gold. And I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna show you all actually the name, so you can get a good look. See, there it is. Good as Gold. That's how it look. Okay, and over here is a red currant. We only got 2 little berries off this red currant, and the birds got it before we did. Here is a wild nasturtium growing. Hopefully we can let it flower and go to seed this year. Over here is, I'm gonna back up, is the second generation Meyer lemon I was telling you all about. This is the 7-gallon container where the first Meyer lemon was growing. And so as you can see, this thing is loaded with flowers. We did keep only one little tiny fruit on here, and we allowed little NJ to harvest it, and that's where he harvested from. He did a really great job. He didn't damage the tree at all, and he was so kind to it. So we teaching him young, which is awesome to see. He loves the outdoors, and I know you guys probably miss him, but we try not to bring him outside a lot when it's winter, because we don't want him to get sick, even though a hat, coat, and all that is involved. But our winters out here where we are, it's considered of cold and rain, and so yeah, got to be careful. And so it's been raining a lot in December and not that much in January, and now that we're in February, we haven't seen any rain at all, so which is great. This is our Washington Navel. Still kept the fruit on here. I can leave it on here for probably another month or so or two, and we're gonna harvest it. And this is starting to bud, okay, with a flower. The more blood orange though has started budding out in January, and its fruit is ready. So I come correct you all. Just want to say that you can harvest your more blood orange right now if you see the red hue, but the best time to really see good results is probably the spring. But this one can be harvested now. I just been waiting and hesitating. And then let me come over here and show you the flaming grenade pluot is starting to wake up as well. Okay, it's a cross between a Santa Rosa plum and a apricot from Mr. Zager, who passed away last year in 2021 at the age of 95, I believe. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Here is the second blood orange. It's called a sanguinella, a very popular citrus that a lot of people that are looking for. A great citrus to have. I'm super excited, and this is going to be ready for us very soon as well. Over here is some broccoli, some tree kale, okay, grown from seed. We purchased the seeds from Project Tree Color, and this is the seeds that we direct sowed in a window box. And the cuttings that we purchased didn't make it, you all, which is sad. But we got babies, and we have some more babies, as you can see here as well. So I'm super excited. And then here is the first tree collar, which is named Moret Tree Collar. Okay, this is the first one we grew from seed September 18th, 2020, and we have harvested from this thing a lot. And I will suggest, if you are going to grow tree collars, make sure you grow multiple tree collars. That way you can have a huge amount of greens. Okay, so even if you're only the only person that's eating from it, grow like at least have 2. The more the merrier, because you can pick from other stocks. And this is why it's called the tree collar. As you can see, the formation of a bark of a tree. It's a perennial, unlike your annual collard green. Okay, and so this is our tour, you all. I believe as a gardener, gardening 5 years, as of next week, 5 years. Uh, I believe that it's very important to have perennial and annual vegetables in your garden, as well as perennial flowers and annual flowers as well, due to what we're seeing now with our climate, our country, and what's going around the world. Even if you don't really like perennial vegetables, nowadays you may need it. Okay, if you all know what I'm saying. Uh, and not only just for yourselves, but for your family, for your neighbor, and for your friends. It's important to give than just always to receive. And so it's very important to share with your loved ones, even if you don't know them, and grow from seed, and make sure you collect your own seed as well, because we are at a time where we're going to need to save our seed, because now there may be shortages that we don't know about. So I'm just saying to you all, 2022 is going to be a great year. Believe it, and you shall see it come to pass. I'm NJ Cali. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, thank you for watching.